come out, say hi to Loki Kitty. Good morning. So this vlog, we're going to do a full kind of update on what's going on at the farm with Sylvia, the baby. And I thought I'd show you the whole watering process that I have to do basically each morning and night to irrigate our fields. So I've actually already went out and did it, and I forgot to film, and this is going to be our last day irrigating. So I'm going to kind of go and run through the whole process and just show you how I irrigate all the fields. It's half sprinkler and half flood irrigation. As you can see, my pants, I'm drying right now. I'm going to have to put them back on. I really need to get like some bibs or something. Go ahead and put my mug boots on. Old Segway 160. This bike is honestly the best tool around this farm. It allows me to literally just get there so fast and move water so quick. And what's great about the electric is you have no clutch, so you can haul shovels in the left hand and just ride one-handed. So easy. So totally recommend electric dirt bike for farm work. The other nice thing is you can just lay it down. You don't have to start it. It starts every freaking time. And I've abused the crap out of this thing. I have 550 miles on it right now. Right now we're heading out to the pump. So that's the pump that we pull out of the pond here. There's a big long tube that goes along this whole thing with holes in it, and it sucks up into there, and then that shoots down into a 6-inch main line that then sprinkles out there. This year I had a really bad leak with the pump, and I actually had to tear it completely apart, put a new gasket in it. It was quite the mission though. It was not easy. So as you can see, the pond is quite low, and right now we're trying to just move enough water into the pond that it doesn't suck dry, but I still have more flow to be flood irrigating at the same time. So this system, having the pond here and able to divert water into here just enough to run the pump, it really is good and efficient, because now we can flood irrigate at the same time. Before, the pump was in the ditch and you'd have to run a good amount of water so it wouldn't suck air, so it wasn't very efficient. So this is definitely a much more efficient, and it does circulate the pond water also, so it doesn't get all grummy. So yeah, that's the pond pump. All right, now we're heading out to the big field. See, this alfalfa here is looking pretty good. And then you get over here and it just dies off. It's kind of weird. So yeah, I probably got to fertilize. I haven't fertilized last year, so some parts are a lot better than the others. So we've just flooded here behind the house yesterday, and there's one dike in the middle. It's really small, but I had this laser leveled so it would flood really easy, and I didn't have to run any dikes. Dikes suck because you got to cut around them, and they just suck. So this usually have a wheel line going the whole direction. I had this laser leveled, and now we flood this way, and then I moved the two wheel lines on this side, and I can barely run both wheel lines at the same time, but that gets me across the field, and that runs the pump half the time. So we're running 3 days versus 7 days on the pump. Saves electricity, and yeah. And then you just check it, and you make sure no birds are plugged, which I see one kind of is plugged. Got stuck open. So you run in there. And you stop it. Take your wire, stick it in there. All good. So I'm gonna go show you now how we flood irrigate, and yeah, that's the That's the sprinklers. So right here is a block in the dam. Basically, you slide that board in and out, and that blocks up the water. And then we have head gates here that let water out into the field. So here's one right here. You can see I had to put rocks there because it just eats away the dirt like you wouldn't believe. This guy slides up and down, and that's how. And you can see this is the water that's going to the pond right now. So not very much. I mean, it's so minimal, the amount that it takes to sprinkle versus flooding the same ground. But at the same time, flooding does replenish the aquifer, and what we're having trouble with is everyone's going to pivots and sprinklers, and it's not replenishing the aquifer. So guys like myself that do still flood, it is good because that water soaks in the ground and it replenishes the aquifer. For the guys that are running the pivots, because what's happening is their wells are drying up because everyone's just sucking out of the aquifer. So yeah. Yeah, this thing gets up and goes. All right, so this is where I'm flood irrigating at the moment. This is a head gate to flood behind the house. We did that last night, flooded great. And now this is a homemade gate that I just made out of some tin from the barn. And you can hear the water. I'm letting the water go by to feed the pond. And then there's another slider that I freaking stepped on this morning. I couldn't see because the grass was so tall and I about freaking fell in the ditch. And then these are the siphon tubes. And you can see that one is sucking pretty hard. These are 6-inch tubes, maybe 5-inch. Yeah, those are probably 5-inch. And there's the water going out right there. So I'm going to show you how I start a siphon tube, and you're going to have to stop it and I'll start it. The whole tube in there, like so. Grab your plastic bag, put it over the end. For whatever reason, I'm good at it now, but man, I sucked at it when I first started. Get all that air out of that tube. Slam it down. Yeah, it's sucking good. And what'll happen is it'll suck so good that it'll suck air in and it'll stop itself. I grabbed the grass and put it on top to break the surface area. That way it can't do that whirlpool. There we go. The amount of water that it takes to flood versus running sprinklers is quite a bit more. But again, it replenishes the aquifer, which helps other guys and helps everyone in their homes. I have a friend that his well just actually went dry. So he had to spend $15,000 to dig it deeper. And that is because everyone's getting away from the flood irrigation and going to the pivots, which is way easier also because the pivots run themselves. You basically run it from your phone, which I wish I had a pivot because this is about, this is kind of a pain, but at the same time, I'm out in the field. And it's actually quite peaceful, and yeah, you get some pleasure from it somehow. All right, then I head back to the house. We'll go check in with Sylvia and the baby.
Avocado toast.
Ta-da. All right, guys. Guess who's back?
Hi. It's been a very long time. It's crazy. I don't even know how to talk to camera anymore because it's so weird and awkward. Because it's been a long time. It's always weird and awkward, but after this long time, it's extra.
Yeah, it's true. That's very true. Should we get a shot at a little boogaboo?
Hi,
Ava, the lighting's terrible. Yeah. There we go. There she is. Can you give me a smile? There's a little bit of a grin. Yeah. She's doing so good, guys.
It's grown fast.
I think we had a shot of her when we first put her in this. She's doubled, tripled in size.
Doubled.
So today we're just going to film basically our day.
Yeah, we haven't done it in a long time and we feel like we need to give you guys an update and show what we do during the day because days are pretty busy.
Yeah.
Jonas has big projects with solar coming up, so he's going to show that.
Yep.
We're going to show what we do with Ava all day long.
I wish I could show you the door on the hanger, but it's not quite finished and I don't.
The video's coming though.
It's coming.
So
it's close.
tuned.
It's very close.
Yeah.
I have a lot of projects I'm trying to jump back and forth with. Should be finishing the door, but we have solar company coming to help me finish solar, so I have to get the panels up first. So I have to get away from the door for a sec.
Yeah.
Anyways, so here we go. Welcome,
Yeah.
welcome to this day. We're just going to give you nits and bits and pieces.
And give you updates for the past, the future, and all the things.
And you get to see Ava maybe roll over by herself.
It's a big deal. It's a big deal.
We can't believe that these little things are exciting to us, but
I know.
they are.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you're hungry too. You want to eat it too. I'm a little scared for you, actually.
Don't say that.
Well, I have to turn down. I need to get into the setting because the throttle's a little punchy. So, guys, we got the scooter from Valaria. I did a video. I don't know why I always put an L there, but I do.
Varla, look. V-A-R-L.
I know. I always feel Valaria. I like that L. For whatever reason, in my brain goes right behind the V. Anyways, Sylvia hasn't seen the scooter yet. We did the video yesterday. I don't know which one's going to come out first, but she hasn't tried it, so we're going to try it.
No, I'm really scared. Almost as big as I am.
It's really big.
I need a helmet and like full body armor for this.
No, you're all right. Just go slow.
No, I want to see you
At
first.
least get... Okay.
Shoes.
All right. Get shoes. Right now, baby's sleeping, so Sylvia has time to play. It's pretty wild. That start strength is way better. I had it up so it was like instant throttle. Now it's good for you.
I'm so nervous.
You got it.
Ah!
Just push it a little bit. A little more. Push it a little more.
Ah!
There you go.
I'm so high.
I know, it feels weird. It's definitely a different feel from regular scooters. You gotta get going faster.
I don't want to.
Go faster.
No. I'm sweating.
You're sweating. What? Good job. All right, on to the next adventure.
Yeah. Ava is trying to turn on her tummy. Ibuja. Cuckoo. Cuckoo dear. So this is what we do when Ava wakes up from her nap. We do some exercises. And we just play and roll over and hang out. Yo. Life with the 3-month-old baby. Yo. Do 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 bum 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 bum. Dabar tai padarom va čia. Pom pom pom. Šaunuolė! Jej! Šaunuolė! Yun wala bubsi kay. Yo. Damn. Baba. Yay. Yun wala. Let's hope she stays asleep for longer. And I am making lunch. I just put chicken drumsticks in the air fryer. Never done it before, so we'll see how that's gonna go. And I'm making a salad right now. Ready, we'll try.
Oh my gosh.
Never done it.
This is not just like, just for the vlog. This is really how it is.
Every day, you're so
Like,
spoiled.
I am really spoiled. Here's our little bundle of joy.
Hopefully she sleeps while we eat lunch, but who knows? She might wake up any second.
Lunch. Oh yeah. Yes, sir.
Baby sleeping.
I'm so bad at that, by the way. Like, I'll be
Horrible.
coming in and be like, hey, babe. She's like, shh. So, I'm still learning, but
3 months, almost 4. The first couple months were extremely hard, and honestly, I don't even remember why.
24/7 you're with the baby.
Yeah, not sleeping.
I haven't had that crazy of a change. Sylvia doesn't pump, so it's always breastfeed, so I can't really feed her.
Yeah.
Sometimes I put her down to sleep maybe once or twice, but a lot of times Sylvia puts her down to sleep by feeding her. So, yeah, life for me hasn't changed that much.
For me, it changed like drastically, and it's been extremely hard. Physically, mentally, emotionally, but it's getting better as she's getting older and she's like more awake now and she smiles and does things, so it's getting better. I used to help with like outdoor stuff to Jonas, and now I can't really do any of that. Like, I used to mow the lawn and do things here and there, and now I'm just with the baby all the time, so Jonas has to do all of it. And we have quite a big yard, which you have to mow today.
I hate mowing, and that's why I built that wide deck. We're gonna eat this, and I'm gonna go mow the lawn, and then we'll probably go out to the garden and finish this update. Sorry.
Baby's sleeping.
I forgot again. I finished mowing the lawn. It takes like 2 hours. It's super annoying. Little update. Trampoline used to be over there. We'd have like bonfires and stuff. Shit. In that hole, I had 2 trampolines. I dug another hole and I put this trampoline here. Still isn't finished, but now we don't have to worry about storms coming up and blowing it away. Speaking of which, I missed the storm. I wanted to show you guys, tell you, don't ever plant a willow tree because they suck and they get all kinds of diseases and they shed and whatnot. But I'll show you. Look at what this thing is doing. It is literally bubbling out. It's so nice.
I don't know if she thinks it.
You okay? Yeah? I was gonna say we're not farming this year. Well, we're farming. We're just selling it on the stump. We don't have to mess with trying to sell it and cut it and bale it. And I don't have to work on the swather or baler.
It's kind of working.
What is it doing? Why is it tying the thing up? And I can focus on airplanes.
Good.
So
that's what's to come. Airplanes.
Airplanes and more vlogs. We're gonna try to hit it hard. So you guys will see us every week.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. We're gonna try. It's hard putting videos out every week.
Yeah.
But we do our best. So
Thanks for watching.
yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Bye.
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 Daddy's girl.
What do you guys think? Does she look like Jonas or does she look like me?
Yeah, I think she looks like you. First time on the trampoline.
Woohoo!
Should I do a backflip with her?
Hell no.
So this tree has been a struggle to keep alive. It used to be one, and then the deer would always come and kill it, and it just kept sprouting. It finally sprouted like 3 big ones, and I was like, oh, that will be a perfect tree house when this thing gets really big. So it'll be Ava's tree house.
So now let's film her next to it.
Yeah.
How big she is and how big the tree is. And eventually
Eventually
you're going to be playing in it.
she'll be climbing up there.
Yep.
It's like a perfect, yeah.